We're right there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A little hotter. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to what has become a major highlight of these symposia. This is our 29th annual Masterclass. They are first they're listed in your program. Our inaugural Masterclass presenter was Renata Scotto, whom I suspect is a friend of our master teacher this evening. In addition to the intrinsic aesthetic joy of this evening, there is actually a purpose to having a Masterclass at a scientific meeting. We spend the week, and in some cases our careers, analyzing, dissecting, attempting to measure the human voice. We're not very good at it. Many of us got interested in these endeavors because of our love for singing and our love for listening to singers. And the process of polishing singers, of turning a good singer to an even better singer, is a fascination for most of us, and something that our current techniques and technology are not yet good enough for us to be able to study or even come close to quantifying. So what you will hear tonight is the end process that the performers in the audience are accustomed to, and those of you who are not performers will listen to singers who will do an initial presentation, and you'll sit there and say, wow, that sounds great. How can you possibly beat that? And then Ms. von Stade will show you the answer to that question. And what we hope that you will get is not only the enjoyment and fascination of watching the process, but also a little bit of ear training, especially for those of you who are not singers and singing teachers, so that you will be able to hear a little better what it is that she heard that just sounded like a wonderful voice to you, but was a shade away from as good as it could be. Our master teacher this evening is truly one of the world's greats, not only as a performing artist, but also as a human being and a teacher. I will have a great deal to say about her tomorrow when we present her with a Vera Award. And she, of course, has a bio, and we all know her from her recordings and her television appearances and everything else. She needs no introduction tonight, Frederica von Stade.
Can you hear me without this? Yeah. I guess this wouldn't be the moment to tell you all that I'm really not a master. I don't really feel very far away from the young people who are going to sing tonight because I think the voice is just constantly changing and evolving. And I wake up and I said, oh, that's what all these teachers have been trying to tell me for 40 years. I got it! And I had a certain standard for myself a number of years ago. I said, I'm going to learn at least the beginning of breathing by 60. And I've almost got it. But it's really not a master class where I'm concerned. It's more like, let me tell you what I did wrong. Or let me say, here's an idea. Maybe this will help you. I have had so many guardian angels in my career, voice teachers and everybody, directors, conductors, and you all are major guardian angels. And all you're doing for the voice, not just the singer's voice, but you know, without you and without your knowledge and all the time and effort you're giving, you know, if something went wrong, we wouldn't be able to get well. And I think you probably have gathered, any of you who have had dealings with singers, that without our voices, we feel as though our legs are cut off. Really, we don't know what to do without it. And so I'm here to say thank you very much and present our first singer, who is Gus. That's all I know, is his name is Gus. And you're going to present him, Bob. And I'm competing with Bob, see? He doesn't have an Ask Me on his.
You know the answer. Leave this live.
Yeah.
Are you alive again? Good. We would ask you, before I forget, to please turn your cell phones to vibrate and to please not videotape this session. Countertenor Augustine Mercante. Is it Mercante?
Yes.
Good. It should be. Studied at the University of Delaware and the University of North Texas before moving to Germany in 2010 as a Fulbright scholar, where he performed in Munich and Augsburg with Michael Hofstetter, and for the Nuremberg Opera with Guido Rumstad. An upcoming project of note is the world premiere of Aaron Grott's cycle Old-Fashioned Love Songs for countertenor and electric theorbo. Gus, the floor is yours.
Good evening. We would like to perform, Vivi Tiranno from Handel's Rodelinda.
Oh
Met HD broadcasts, you wouldn't believe what I don't know about opera. I mean, you probably would, but I don't. I've never heard Rosalinda. But what is the character?
Character is Bertarino, and
Yeah.
this is the last aria he sings. He's just confronted his enemy throughout the opera.
Yeah.
He actually finds him asleep, and he has the chance to kill him. But he says that I will let you live because I'm the stronger person and I'm maybe the better person.
And what's this song, when the second part, what is that? That's
Right.
about my heart.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
So what's that?
Well, I think it is that he's saying, I wanted to save you, I want to save you so that I can show you that my, not pride, but my character is more important than the chance to chop your head off.
Chop your head off, yeah. So he's kind of, that's a thoughtful moment.
Perhaps more personal.
Yeah. I mean, my impression of all Handel, and the only aria that I've done is from Ariodante, and I think it's kind of I mean, Handel would be flipping in his grave, but it's sort of the rock and roll of that time, because what is it but this incredible rhythm, which you do just exquisitely, even with very elaborate ornaments. I think you can go farther than in the second section.
Okay.
And use a little bit, you don't have to sing out all the time.
Okay.
You know, pull back a little bit of that. And I got the impression that you were joyful and happy rather than a little ticked off.
Okay. It might have just been because I'm giddy.
You're adorable. That's what you are. Yeah. Because I think of Handel as just what you did. Really, it is just plain singing, especially in the florid arias.
Okay.
In the other ones, I think there's great pathos, and I think you can get to that pathos in the middle section. I think it's stand and sing, and that, I mean, what are you going to do? You know, you can't run around the stage. It's show off, and you've got that. It's terrific. There might be a couple of runs that you just have to, you know, what's exciting about coloratura, I think, is, yes, the fact that you can do it, but it's also the fact that each note goes to the next note, and you can't ever kind of go through them without hitting them, which is something that I know well because I did it for many years, is you approximate.
Okay.
Your tendency, because when it's going that fast,
Okay.
is to, and it's much more exciting when it's absolutely spot on. Even if you have to not, and I don't think you need to give as much voice all the time. You know, pull it back and then go to a climax and come away.
Okay.
Try the middle. Try just the end of the. Well, where do you begin? I don't know.
The B section?
You try maybe don't sing it, but a few measures before the B section.
Okay.
And then I think you could pull way back. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, there is an element of humor too, but you're taking it seriously. Evidently.
Yes,
Yes.
but I'm open to whatever you say.
No, I mean, I think it is serious.
Okay.
I mean, I think the point is that he means what he says.
Mhm.
And so, you know, even the use of the word cuore is,
Yeah.
you can, there was one other thing I wanted to tell you. The challenge of Handel, as I can see it, and a lot of Rossini, is that everything repeats
Yes. Okay.
100 times. And one thing that has helped me a lot is when you're doing it, even though it's show off and it's really about the singing, and it's not so much about the story once you've said the first words, the first 5 times.
Yes, right.
Is even in your mind, if you write a subtext to it, I say this a million times, but in your own words, it's one of the challenges of the aria that's coming later, parto, is, you know, parto, okay, go, stay. What makes it real and what makes it happen, I think, aside from a really exquisite voice and wonderful command of your voice, is the intention.
Okay.
And if you know, especially start in the second area, and let's see you look mad. Let me see if you can look mad. Let's see you look mad. That's good.
Okay.
measures that you sing, we know you have a clear, resonant, big voice.
Okay.
And go the other way.
Okay.
So that we're not, what's happening now? What's coming next?
Okay.
What's he talking about now?
Okay. No. Yes, on the first, not on the high D.
Try not let it come from the note below. Don't feel you have to kind of get it. And even the one that starts on the top.
Right.
Just do it again.
Okay.
Just to see if you like any of these.
Just that one spot, and I wondered if we could chat about that. Well,
it's worth the risk for it.
Right.
Because I think, especially in when everything's repeated, now you're going to do ornaments. What you can go a lot farther with either getting louder, getting softer, getting louder. And I don't know it well. I don't know it at all, so I wouldn't know where to say to do that. But kind of play with that idea, and now do the same thing, especially with the last couple of measures, and really show me what you think you are saying there.
Okay.
Even just make it up. There's no right answer here.
Okay.
You ask me, there's no right. There's no right answer. Okay? It's what you decide.
Good.
I was lucky enough to work with a marvelous pianist most of my career, Martin Katz, and he would be able to say, Flicka, what are you singing about right now? It sounds like you're singing of the menu from, the local deli. You can't believe how much comes across when you really, so make up something.
Okay.
Like it sounds to me like it's a little bit fragile, almost, in there for a minute. Almost like, I shouldn't be feeling like this. I should just kill the guy. Right. And that's another aspect. Okay. Is the rest of the role pretty heroic?
Well, in that he sort of sneaks back into the kingdom that's been taken from him. Yeah. So it's heroic, but in a very guarded way. And he's hiding from this character the whole time, from his camp. So he's certainly got the guts to come back, but he's not able to be out loud proud.
Yeah. Try that 1 minute, and then I have another idea for you. are using it, but it's like, oh,
Yes.
put them together.
Okay.
Oh, so, and go, start really soft. Just this one. Let me
Okay.
I'm your soft. It's really kind of, your voice is kind of a miracle, and I don't know about the countertenor voice. It really is kind of is it, tell me what one of your vocal is, what's one of your warm-ups?
Is it? Let's see, we've got, wow.
You all do realize that doing this in front of you all is really hard. I mean, it's very sweet of you to do this. I wouldn't do it. Not
Five-note descending scale. Yeah, but then no.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you do it. Do one.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one that popped into my head.
Yeah. Because I just don't know if it's the same. It's
People have often asked me why
Yeah.
I haven't I've coached the countertenors, but I've not necessarily studied technique. And
Yeah.
I've gone back to people I trust and said, do I need to? And they say what you're saying. It's the same. It's a voice.
It is. It's the same. You know, I was just curious if there are other confines or other things you have to be aware of, but there aren't. It's just saying.
Same.
What I wanted to tell you is, you know the name Augustine? And,
Oh, of course.
And there are some fantastic songs and arias that would be just amazing, where one of the skills of not of a countertenor, but of a castrato was repeated notes, you know, very, very fast notes. But there's this one aria that is so rock and roll. I mean, by the end, everybody is, you know, dancing. And I love that you're keeping that rhythm going. That low phrase there, I wonder if you have to breathe before it.
Okay.
Let me just show you.
Okay.
Maybe you just absolutely have to.
If it's the
Yeah,
same.
you do. Yeah.
Although I sometimes have been thinking another one there. Once I've been doing it, I got
Yeah.
through without it. But that,
I think if you can do it, even if you have to pull your voice way back, I think it's exciting to, it kind of disturbs the rhythm a little bit.
Okay.
I also think triplets are really impossible. You know, and you manage them really, really well. Can you sing the
Sure.
da capo again?
Yes,
Just
of
sing
course.
from there, because it's just good.
Okay.
even though it's just an ornament of what you want to say with it. It just makes it just come alive. What a great voice. Beautiful singer. Thank you.
Rebecca Coberly is currently assistant professor of voice at the University of Texas Pan American. She holds a DMA in voice performance from Texas Tech, where she studied with Kathy McNeil, as well as degrees from Northwestern and Rice universities. Her recent performances include Carmina Burana and Beethoven's Ninth with the Valley Symphony Orchestra. She has won awards, appeared in numerous other productions in opera and concert, and recently joined the Southern Institute for the Singing Voice as a research associate. Rebecca Coberly.
We'll be performing Chacun le sait from La Fille de Régiment by Gaetano Donizetti.
throw more away,
Okay.
I think. Try just the very beginning phrase.
Sure.
You know, I get off it even, the second one, get off the present. Chacun le sait, chacun le dit.
Okay.
Almost like, I think that's the point of it, that's the point of the rest. Okay. Can you do it again? Don't you? Wow, what is that? Oh, careful going down, because I think what we all do is, once we get the note, we think, oh boy, let's go to the bar. Let's get out of here and go to the bar. And that's what, those are just as important. And I like that you don't go into a heavier voice, you know, it just needs to be cleaned up just a little bit. Okay, go to, if you don't mind, chacun, chacun le sait. Use the CH. Chacun le sait. Chacun. You're saying chacun, chacun le sait. Good.
I'm sorry. Let's try
Go
one more
ahead.
time. Chacun le sait, chacun le dit, le régiment par excellence, le seul acquis, l'emphase crédit, dans tous les camarades de France, le régiment.
Let's get another, just another, maybe not piano, because it's le régiment en tout pays. You know, just have it's kind of another thought there.
Okay.
So make it just a little bit of a different color. And I don't think you need to, I mean, it's an accent, but take it from this note
Okay.
to go up. Le régiment. Because it's funny because it's accented and it shouldn't be.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Le régiment par excellence.
Oh, keep holding it, I didn't mean to.
Oh, I see.
Keep going through,
I see.
but just, you know, it's kind of funny. Le régiment.
Okay. Yes, okay,
It's like,
yes.
you know, oh God, what is, you know, although in French, it's sometimes really funny to really,
Yeah.
you know, like I'm thinking, extraordinaire. And I think it's a little bit of a joke there.
Okay.
All right.
Now I understand. Le régiment par excellence, le seul acquis, l'emphase crédit, dans tous les camarades de France, le régiment dans tout pays, les Français, les
That's great. It's great. Just you don't need to give that much voice in there.
Okay.
You know, of all my colleagues that have really conserved singing lightly and not, it isn't like you cut the voice out or anything. It's just there are places that it can be more talky and you don't have to use le régiment. Because it's a long way from beginning to end, as you know, and it's not like we want to cheat anybody from not using all the voice. You want the difference of levels, and everybody of my colleagues that have done that, are still singing. They're still going strong, because it's especially in the middle voice, because that's where I've had the most trouble in my life, and it's not a problem for you, but for mezzos it's a problem.
Well, no, I would cast my vote for that. That's not my favorite spot either.
You're adorable. Okay, go to, we'll do le régiment again. Le régiment. And you really use the dots. And I don't think you have to do more. dot it, and make that really, okay, use it, baby. Okay. Do mais de la beauté. Way back. Okay. You sung it once. What is it? What's written? That's always interesting. Okay. And we do that is important. I know. Yeah. But if it's not there, we can do what we want. What is it? La beauté, bien si près. Don't go so soon. You have time.
Okay.
What is she going to do? What is she going to do next? What is she thinking of? You know. Whatever you decide. Okay. Let's go on. Oh, there we come. Now we're dancing. Okay. All right. And you don't have to sing so much in here. Il est là, mon bleu, le voilà. You know, don't give us everything you got. All right, try it. Il est là, mon bleu, le voilà. Piano, go, use it. And it's really, it's so cute. You know, okay. Il est là, mon bleu, le voilà. Cold blue, you know. And it's actually written. Okay. So go way back. I'm gonna bug you too. All right.
Sorry.
Okay. Il est là, cold bleu, le voilà. Cold bleu, il est là.
Okay.
just, and then do that same little thing, like, what is she thinking? And what are those notes about? Why are they there? Okay, try that. Let's have the no, you go for it.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
And you do that, you do the ornament too, don't you? Do you? Or
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, try it again. Good, that's great. Just, that needs to be just cleaned up right in
Okay.
there. It's just you're going a little, it's just a little smarmy, right in
Okay.
there, okay? That's the two, Ilela.
Okay.
Going on or going?
Yeah. That's fantastic. That needs, you just need to, even if you go faster,
Okay.
because you get, all those notes are just so easy in your voice, they're wonderful. So just make sure it's absolutely accurate, because that's
Okay.
what's fun about it.
Okay.
And it seems to me you can do it. You're singing it, what are you singing there?
It's the C.
It is,
Yeah.
oh, you're singing the C, okay. I think you can take a little more time there.
Okay.
Even if you lighten up the attack, don't do that again. Do le bovin okay. So get to it right there. Go up.
Okay.
Go.
I'll stop that.
And it's, you're saying a funny word. Wait. Are you saying le?
No, I believe I am.
Okay.
That's what I mean to
There's
say.
something. Anyway,
Okay.
do it one more time. Can you stand?
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
You're saying no.
Okay.
And you don't need to do that there. It isn't doing any, helping anything vocal. You're fine.
Okay.
Okay. And then go through this so you can get there
Okay.
and then do it. And hold it a little teeny bit longer.
Okay.
Even if you have to breathe, you know?
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't prepare for that.
Yeah, but it's great. I mean,
Okay.
it's keeping the rhythm of it much more.
Okay.
Is there a place you can breathe before that?
Oh,
Or you don't have to. I mean, it's fine. You
yeah,
just need to do
just
it.
need
Okay.
to know what to do,
Do it
yeah.
one more time, 'cause it's great. You know what?
Yeah.
You're slowing down there. You don't. And what's
Yeah.
neat is to do it all in one,
Okay.
keeping the rhythm going.
Okay.
Don't do it again now. But it's a, and then.
No,
Well,
I can't.
do it one more time,
Okay.
and then finish it. Since you can't, do it.
Hopefully for those of us who are doctors and not singing teachers, you've noticed that Miss von Stade has not said one word about the voice, and yet we hear them relax, open up. And while she's talking about interpretation, she's changing the entire production in sound at the same time. That's why they call her a master teacher. Austrian-American mezzo Angelika Nair studied voice, conducting, and musicology at the universities in Graz. Before her immigration in September 2008, Ms. Nair participated in workshops with Colin Mason, Eric Erickson, and Ward Swingle, which we'll have to talk about. I've been conducting and singing Swingle singer music forever, and he used to live in New Jersey before he moved to France. She's performed as a soloist with orchestra and in opera roles and in song recitals throughout Austria, Italy, and Germany, has recorded 2 CDs, toured throughout Europe, the Czech Republic, Canada, and the US as a member of various chamber vocal ensembles. Here in the US, she's continued her professional study in voice with Gareth Nair, who had the good sense to marry her. And she teaches an extensive voice studio as an affiliate artist at Drew University. She's performed extensively in many venues. It is a pleasure to welcome Angelika Nair.
One of the key roles from Frederica von Stade, and I hope
jerk.
Yes, she is. I mean,
He, you know, he's completely smitten with this woman, and he's really a good person who, you know, just can't help himself. I think this piece is a little bit really a duet with the clarinet.
yes.
And I think that you have to pick your battles in it, of when you are really delivering the text. You know, I mean, whenever the clarinet comes in, it always comes in a little bit slower than the tempo, and I think it's, and you, that's not bad.
Okay.
You know, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Here again is that problem that we are handed of singing something 1,000 times. There are parto, parto, ma tu veni, ne corridor large, ne corridor. Every time you say it, think of a different thing. And I don't think it needs to be so heroic in the beginning. It's not in a super strong part of our voices, and I think it should be right in rhythm and a more moving rhythm. Do you want to try it? Just,
sure.
You know, whatever you do, just come right in on what did you do? Parto, right away. You know, almost on top of it. Don't wait for parto.
Interesting, because
Yeah.
I did that, and
Well, I might, you know, that I always think it's like,
I love it. I take yours.
okay, no, listen, it's dum ba ba bum ba, almost like you've told the story with the opening chords, but he's, you know, in the recitative before, it's, you know, shall I go? Am I going to go? Am I going to do what you want? So it's, I don't think he's sure with the first parto. So if it's parto, am I gonna go? Am I not gonna go? But just try coming at a time. Okay. Not so much. I don't think you need the parto, because it's just don't give so. I don't think you have to give that much right there, because it's not the end of the story. It's just the beginning of the story. And you know something, if you ever audition with this aria, all the people who are hearing you are saying, let's see what she does with the triplets at the end. And so it's not that it doesn't matter, but what is going to make it matter is intention, not the notes, because it's when the clarinet comes in, and then he has the kind of really some of the most beautiful music of it. You're just, in this case, there are times when I think that the voice is just the accompaniment to the clarinet. Yeah. And that was a little bit, but try it again. Just really, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, parto, parto, and but do it in rhythm. Yeah, good. Yeah, you did. Try that again. No, that's great. Try not slowing it down there.
Oh.
It's just because you're just saying, you know, I will go, ma tu ben mio. I'll do what you ask. And so I think it's, ma tu ben mio. Oh, God. Okay. But if you like the see, for me, that's plenty of voice right at the beginning. And you know, it's, I think the moment is you don't really know what you're going to do. Right. Okay, right. Try it. Yeah. you said "Matu ben mio." Yes, I am going to go. You know, I do it. If you come with me. So I think it's kind of almost pleading in the slightest way, but really, you're going to come with me, aren't you?
Right.
You know,
Right.
what I'm trying to do a little bit is make it not all heroic or all confused, or just very, very specific. Okay. Yeah.
First. Oh, okay.
Are you going to come with me? I don't want to give you that much voice even there. You know, I'm just trying to, so that you don't get your voice in every note. I'm not slipping around them either. It's just, you make the words the most important.
Right.
And, okay, try that again.
Okay. First one.
Yeah. And that leads you to the next level. There goes the clarinet. I will do it. Here's an idea. You have a fabulous low tone. So don't, just go to the low note. Just, you know, I'm trying to, and you know, try just not moving at all. Just for the heck of it.
Oh my.
Okay?
Anyway.
You know, there is something incredibly powerful about stillness. And it's so hard to trust it when you're an opera singer. You know, it's like, you know, Italian gentlemen especially, cannot really walk and talk at the same time. It's like, sì, ma l'altra giorno noi andiamo a vedere. Poi, you know, and it's, they really can't do it. You know, if you go anywhere, it takes like 4 hours. But there's something, you know, he's noble born, and he doesn't have to move. He's, you know, he doesn't even look at waiters. He just nods at them. You know. Okay. Sarò quel più ti piace, and that, I think that's starting to get excited. Is it Sarò or Faro? Sarò. I will be what you want me to be. Sarò quel più ti piace. So that's why I say, oh, quel più ti piace. I'll do anything. Quel che vorrai. Then use it there, but don't use it all the way down. You don't need that much. Your voice carries beautifully, and it takes on this real luster when you don't aren't heroic on every note. Okay. Keep it rhythm, keep it rhythm. Sometimes they won't let you, but, you know, and we do have to do what they say, you know. Really, you know, opera singers are sort of really third graders. We do what we're told for 40 years. You know? And really, you know, I can remember disagreeing with maybe a director or something about an idea. It was for Cherubino, and it was Jean-Pierre Ponel, and Jean-Pierre had an idea that Cherubino was this tortured person, and I think Cherubino is Mozart. I mean, I think he's just goofy with life. And if you read Mozart's letters to his mother, and they're just adorable. But I learned so much more from doing what he asked me to do and trying to find the way to do it than by saying, "Come on, Jean-Pierre, that's not the way. You really think that, you know?" So that was a totally useless bit of information. Yes. So the second part was, and then that takes you back to where? A beautiful clarinet solo. That's love. Because you had that big thing coming up that, you know. You know, so maybe just as an idea, because the heroic you've got.
Yeah.
Try it, and I think that is very. I mean, I think that's Stade really wants, and she's horrible. This woman, she's really mean and nasty, and she's like the worst character on the soap operas. The worst. She's worse than Erica. Erica at her worst. Do you know who Erica? You know
Yes, I do.
okay. You have a much more educated background. So I think that's, you know, was an idea of where it might go. Try from somewhere in there.
Either Coberly or Stade.
I think this is a step of, I don't think he's even looking at her anymore. This is his thing for him. Guardami tutto bria. It's kind of, okay, I've made my decision. She's coming with me. I'm going to do this thing. You know, but I think how does it go? What does it go? Okay, so and it's, I don't want you to, I don't mean back off, you know, because it's really beautiful to follow your rest. Okay. And then you're going, what heaven? Okay, I'm getting ready for what I mean.
No.
Do from, welcome, all right, do from there. That's okay. You don't have to. I just with that, do you know where you are?
Yeah, okay.
Just don't do a slur. That's a better. Don't do one of those. Or they'll jump all over you. Am I driving you nuts? You should look at Shauda, of Mustang.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Wow. All I have to say is I'm so glad that I'm not young anymore. I don't have to do that. Great. Thank you, everybody, and for all you do for us singers, we singers.
Well, in my opinion, you are young. You're welcome, Flicka. A superb masterclass. We appreciate it. A little memento for your already overcrowded wall. Thank you. It was everything we had hoped. We now have a social hour in which you will get an opportunity to visit with Ms. von Stade. And yes, I remember Peggy. And to celebrate the occasion, a new alcoholic beverage has been invented by my staff. And it is called the Flicka. And if you want to know, what's in it, you'll have to ask Peggy. Thank you. Please join us for Flickas. Thank you, everybody. The singers, you were fabulous.
Last year they were all in games. But it's like, they're fabulous kind of last year.